Let's go. Hello, Kristen.
Hi.
How's it going?
Pretty good, I guess.
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
Well, okay, so a little more than a year ago, I started dating this guy, and I lost my virginity to him. And then we broke up because I found out he cheated on me. So I went to go get tested and everything, and I have herpes now.
Herpes?
And herpes.
Well, hold on one sec. Now, Drew, I have a question. Don't you know you have herpes when something pops up and it burns?
Yeah, more and more doctors are using blood tests as a way of diagnosing herpes, and I would caution against that most strongly. So this was a blood test, right, Kristen? Kristen? Hello? Anderson, help. Petey, what happened here?
I don't know where she went.
Well, let's take...
Oh, hello?
Oh, there we are.
Wow. I regret nothing.
Where were you? You just stopped listening? Kristen?
I couldn't hear.
Can you hear us now?
I swear the show's been on many years, Josh. I swear, it's not the first time.
See, Anderson's been gone for a week.
Take two Ritalin a day.
What's going on?
Yeah, Drew, I'm turning her off just at my own discretion.
No, but who knows what's going on in that board while you were gone?
Oh, I
the board could be all
No,
mixed up.
it's Goofy Kristen from Minnesota. It's her fault.
Kristen, can you hear us?
Oh, my fault.
Can you hear us?
I said we move on and just answer.
See,
the
she heard me
question.
say it was her fault because she
took
admitted to it, and then she didn't answer.
I think
either.
she maybe just heard your mic or something. Let's go on to number 4, line 4. Let's see if there's a problem there. Same topic. Let's just get it. Let's get that topic.
Okay,
fleshed out.
is it okay? Well, we're going to
Yeah.
flesh it out, so to speak.
Chad.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Basically my question is, I've been living with a roommate for about a year now, and he just informed me about 2 months ago that he has genital herpes.
Right.
And I was kind of wondering, what's the possibility of him spreading it to me, because I know it can be passed on without any symptoms.
Are you guys dating?
No, we're not dating.
Are you,
So
having, are you having sex?
Well, after this year of living with him, I've noticed that he's not the cleanest person. I'm always cleaning up after him, and so I'm kind of worried that he's, going to take a leak or something, not wash his hands. And,
Yep. You're cleaning up after him, but you're not cleaning him, are you?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Groban.
Dr. Groban. Just make sure that,
Did the
the
Chad,
wet nap,
Yeah.
it
You know,
stays firmly on.
just because you're
No, just around the bathroom and light switches and doorknobs.
Hey,
What? Is he turning the light on with his Johnson, Chad?
even if he were, you couldn't get it that way. And Chad, just because you're
Really?
cleaning
Is that
up,
true?
yes,
Because my friend always turns it on that way.
Can't leave herpes on the light switch.
you can't. It won't last. It won't last on the light switch.
Oh, well, okay.
And if just because you're cleaning up the Fritos
Hello?
wrappers they don't hear me, Anderson. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, they're not hearing Dr.
They do
Drew.
not hear me. Anderson, do you hear me?
Then allow me.
Yes, go ahead, Dr. Drew.
Do you hear me,
Something
Chad?
about Fritos.
See, no, they don't hear me.
Okay, go.
Anderson.
Speaking of that, for you.
All right, let me talk to this mic. I wonder if anybody else is hearing me. Out, you know what I mean? Not
Yeah,
just the call.
everyone's hearing you, Drew, except for the call.
All right. Hey, Chad, you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just because you're cleaning up the Doritos wrappers doesn't mean he is leaving herpes virus around. You need a moist environment, and it has to be during an outbreak. It's very hard to even get herpes without direct contact to a sore. So what he does with his overall hygiene and his overall orderliness has really no impact on his ability to transmit this to you. What I was talking to our last caller about, who couldn't hear me, Anderson, was that these days they're welcome back, my man. And they're using these blood tests these days as a way of diagnosing herpes. And I'm telling you, these blood tests are, first of all, there's many different kinds out there, and most of them are highly inaccurate. It is not the way to diagnose herpes without suggestive symptoms. If somebody has symptoms that suggest it and the test is positive, okay. But everybody, it's amazing. Almost everybody turns out positive for those tests. So don't get it, Stryker.
I'm not going to get that test. You're telling me not to go get it now?
Yeah, because your eyes practically bugged out of your head when
know,
I said that.
because I get very nervous about going to doctors. Josh,
Okay.
Groban is here. Hey, Chad, good luck with the roommate. By the way,
Yes.
if you wake up and he's kneeling above you doing something dirty, then worry.
All right, cool. Thanks,
All right.
guys.
Toodaloo. 1-800-LOVE-191. Do you get a lot of downtime? Are you in downtime right now? Are you recording something right
Yeah,
now?
I was on tour for most of '07. I think I was home for about 42 days. So
Wow.
now I'm off the road.
And when you tour, it's worldwide.
It's worldwide, yeah. I mean, most of it is on a tour bus in U.S. and Canada, but we fly around a lot too. So, yeah. Now that I'm home, I've just been doing a lot of writing. It's supposed to be downtime, but I've got a lot to do while I'm here. Just came back from Nashville. I was working with Ben Folds for a couple of weeks. That was really
wow,
fun.
nice.
Ben Fold 5?
Yeah, Ben from that band, and yeah,
Remember those guys?
Yeah, of course. good for
But the
pianist.
thing is about that band is that it was Ben and these two guys, but Ben like wrote everything, you know, and he's so talented, and we stayed in a studio that he has in Nashville, and he's got like 10 pianos in there, and it was a lot of fun. But yeah, now's the time for me to just kind of recharge and think about what's next.
For a band like My Chemical Romance, who's a baby band, no, they're not going to sell 2 million records unless they get on the radio for the most part. They'll get a huge fan base.
Right.
I'm just using them as an example because a few years ago, no one knew who they were, and they've done very well.
Sure.
But for a guy like you who, you know, I don't know what radio station I would hear you on, how did it become possible for you to sell millions of records? What has happened for that to happen?
I mean, My Chem is kind of a good example, too, though, because they've got a really kind of grassroots fan base, and people kind of followed them on the Internet. The Internet was a big thing for me at the very beginning. After I'd done Ally McBeal and after the CD first came out, we decided to put kind of a message board on my website and let people talk about it. And it started with 50 people, and then it went to 100 people, and now it's like 25,000 people, and it was just basically word of mouth. I mean, because it wasn't the kind of thing that we were thinking hit single or anything like that. So someone would see me sing on TV or something like that, and they'd buy a CD for their friend, and they just kind of went on from there. And you know, Oprah doesn't hurt either. So you know, when Oprah says, "I love this CD," you know, it's a very, very good thing. So you know, she's been a really big support, and it has really taken the kind of support like Oprah or Dr. Drew to kind of say, you know, this is something I like, and you should listen to it too. So.
Drew has a Book of the Month Club as well.
Oh, yeah.
James and the Giant Peach was recommended.
I love that
so
one.
it shot back to the top of the New York Times bestseller.
And Goodnight Moon.
Yes,
as
Goodnight
well.
Moon as well.
Excellent.
And Blubber as well. Anderson, please have this ready. Did you know that my partner here on the radio, Dr. Drew Pinsky, is classically trained in opera?
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know that at all.
Listen to this.
Oh, my
this is
God.
really
Okay.
him. Wow. Sorry, Susan. Listen to this.
La coscienza nei cuori d'estate.
He's asking where their father is right
Josh thinks it's okay.
No, I know. I'm giving thumbs up. That's
now. Yeah,
good.
how about that?
This is on a Ben Stein cable show years ago.
How many years ago was this? It sounds like a record.
6? No, it was just. It was called Turn Ben Stein On, and he would come on and make you do stuff.
Did it work?
Well,
Thanks, I think they exchanged numbers at the end of the show.
Oh, excellent. You're a baritone.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
he fashioned himself an opera expert, and so he declared me officially his friend, officially professionally trained. He made all kinds of declarations.
You
that
got
day.
a great voice.
That sounds professional.
Hey,
fantastic.
Amber, you're on with Josh Groban. Go for it.
Josh, how are you?
Hey, Amber, I'm good. Thanks.
I met you last year in San Diego,
Oh, yeah?
and I gave you this art piece. It was...
Was this the sculpture?
Yes.
I love it. I still have it in my house.
You do?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure if you still had it or you know, or...
No, I remember because someone.
Oops.
No,
Till
I did
tonight.
not. I did not drop it. No, someone gave it to me backstage, and I thought this was really interesting and cool. And then I went outside, and you were lined up with everybody, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was you. No, that's of course I remember. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
What, Amber?
Wait, how
what was
old
the
are you, Amber?
sculpture?
I'm 18.
You're 18. Okay.
But she sounds about 8, right?
I was going to say.
Drew, don't do it.
I
Don't-
actually
I want to ride the pony, Daddy.
I was I had told you that I went into AP sculpture.
Yes.
And I actually I passed the class.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And I was actually one of the only first blind kid in the nation to pass AP.
Oh my God, that's fantastic.
Blind?
Yeah.
She is blind.
Oh, blind.
Yeah. She is
Wow.
blind, yeah.
I thought you
So
said
that's
white.
That was
Oh,
actually
okay.
one of the things that I thought was so incredible about the sculpture was that considering that it was
That is fascinating.
Good job,
a
Amber.
beautiful, beautiful piece of
Oh,
art.
thank you.
So I can't thank you enough for that. Really, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad. I'm glad that I was able to give it to you and.
Well, thank you. If I had even half the artistic talent, sculpture-wise, that you had, I would make you one as well. But hopefully, I can
Oh, thank you.
just keep singing for you
cool.
instead.